What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I had to reconfigure my studio a little bit and remove my unboxing table because today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Caliber R2 gaming chair from Coolermaster. Now Coolermaster did send this out to me and asked me to test this out, put it together and see what I thought about it and then share with you my opinions and feedback. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm super excited to be unboxing this gaming chair because we're always on the lookout for good and better gaming chairs, especially because comfort is very important and one of our top priorities, just because we spend most of our time in front of our PCs day after day. So stay tuned and we'll go ahead and unbox this to see what this is like. Okay, so for today's video, I'm super excited to be working with Coolermaster to unbox and review one of their gaming chairs. Coolermaster has always been known for their gaming accessories, their gaming chairs, their desks, their peripherals and accessories when it comes to PC building and just gaming in general. So I'm super excited to see what this chair is all about and how well it stacks up against other gaming chairs. So let's go ahead and start by unboxing this to see what we get. Now first things first, this box was not light and was actually kind of heavy, so it was difficult to get it up the stairs by myself. But overall, you know, I think that's just because it's a quality product and it's also one of their more premium chairs that they offer. So let's go ahead and unbox this and see what's inside. Now over the course of time that I've had PCs or have built my own PCs, I've always used Coolermaster products from power supplies to heat sinks, to even cases. But I've never actually had a Coolermaster gaming chair or even one of their gaming desks. I've had some of their mice and keyboards, but this will be my first chair from Coolermaster. So I'm kind of excited to see what this one's all about. Okay, so from a packaging standpoint, it does look like this thing's packaged pretty nicely. And it looks like it's one of their oversized chair, which is always nice because it just gives you more room to sit and shift your position in order to be comfortable. Okay, and the material looks like it's premium leather. The reason why we got the gray and pink is because this chair is going to be specifically for my wife, who loves pink and thought she also wanted the gray colored chair. So it's got pink accents for the color she likes, and then it's completely gray. Okay, so it's this premium soft leather material, which feels really nice to the touch. I just love this material because it's so soft and it is, just nice to the touch and it's very smooth. Okay, so we'll put that aside. All right, and of course this is the legs. And of course, leave it to me to get injured. So let me just go and take care of this and I will be back. All right, so I am back and bandaged up, So I don't think there's ever been a home improvement project or assembly project where I haven't gotten injured, scratched, scarred, or something. So rather than cover it up, I'm just gonna own up to it. I always get injured when I do these projects or assemble any kind of desks, chairs, or just any kind of DIY project. So it's part of the nature of the beast, I guess. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish unboxing this. So this is the 5-spoke leg. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. And it looks like this molded metal, but it is iron and it's heavy and thick, so that's always a nice thing. Okay. And then I assume we'll take out the parts first. Let's just get rid of these things. Okay, So one thing is to be careful because there are some sharp, jagged metal parts. Actually, I don't feel sharp, so I'm not sure where I cut myself. But oh well. Just be careful when you're unpackaging the contents of the box. Okay, so these are this is the, okay, so I assume this is the hydraulic seat lift. Yeah, it's just a lever piece. So yep, just the lever component. And this is the hydraulic. And then these are the accessories, white gloves, which I guess is if you don't want to cause any fingerprints. The wheels, which typically I usually replace these wheels with the rubber easy rolling wheels that are good for carpet or hardwood floors, instead of sticking with these not bad quality plastic wheels, but you know, I typically use the rubberized wheels instead. And then the hydraulics. Okay, instructions, which are 2 pages. We'll keep those handy just in case. Warranty information, keep that handy. The neck pillow, which again has this nice leather material. I mean, I love this leather. I mean, I don't think it's real leather, but it is some nice feeling leather. Looks like it would be waterproof as well. And then it's got an elastic band on it as well. And then looks like the arm pieces. Which are adjustable. So they do shift forward and back. And then the right arm piece. I mean, I love how these come packaged. It's so compact, yet it's got all the components all packed in the box. And then, of course, you've got the seat part of the chair. And as you can see, it is a pretty wide seat, which is always nice. And again, with the nice leather. Okay, so we'll take those parts off. Take all the styrofoam off, move it to the side. Now, just to give you an idea of how cramped the studio is right now, just because I'm still doing a little bit of renovation on it, this is pretty much the entire moving area space that I have to work with. So not that much right now, but hopefully, you know, once I start getting close to completing the studio, I'll have more space to move around in and create these videos. All right, so let's get this box out of the way, and then let's put the chair together. Okay, so I'm going to follow the instructions because typically I always lose or forget parts if I don't. Okay, so step 1 is to place the seat on the floor. And then once the seat is on the floor, we will place the backing to the side. So I like this chair because the backing does not slide into the chair, but instead it bolts into the side of the chair. And I think for this, I'm going to need the tool that came with it in order to loosen the screws. Okay, so what's nice is that this thing doesn't come with a bag of screws or parts. Instead, all the parts and the bolts are already screwed in, and you just have to unscrew them, which is nice, which means that, you know, you can be assured at face value that you know if you're missing any parts or not immediately. All right, and I am going to use a power drill just for the sake of time because it is taking forever to unscrew all the screws and screw them back in. So just going to use this power drill for the entire build process. So much faster. Okay, so now that the screws are out, we're gonna just line it up. And put the screws in, not completely, but just enough to hold the chair in place. And same thing on the other side. Okay, now to tighten on the other side. Okay, so chair's in place now. Okay, after that, we are going to secure the bottom piece on. So we're going to turn this thing sideways. And then take this part. And which way does it need to face? Okay, so this is in the front. This is in the back. Okay, again, looks like it's got all the screws already in. What's nice is the frame of this chair is actually all metal, so not wood at all. And then there's springs in the bottom of the cushion. And then there's these suspension bands as well. And rather than just Velcro holding the chair leather onto the chair itself, there are also these steel rings that wrap around a aluminum, or actually a steel bar, to keep the leather pretty taut and tight. So very good build quality on this chair itself. I'm very pleased actually. But then, you know, it is Coolermaster, so I'm not actually surprised. Okay, that is secure. And then we need to put the handles on as well. Okay, so this is the left handle. And each of the parts is labeled, so there is an L and a right, and then also a front and the back. All right, so we'll do the left first. And there are 3 bolts holding the arms in place. Now, because these are bolted in, there is no way to adjust the arms themselves outward unless you actually unbolt them from the chair itself. Which I guess is not that bad, but you know, having that option to push the arms out would be nice. Okay, so that's in place now. And actually, we'll just make it the widest it can by default. And that'll just make sure that this thing is straight. Okay, so that's one side. Now we'll just actually flip this over on its head and do the other side. So much easier with a power tool. So if you have power tools, definitely use those. If not, no big deal. Okay, actually we'll put it on its side. Okay, so now that's complete. So we're almost there. So to cover up we'll take these white gloves out. So to hide this metal frame here, we're actually just going to take one of these and just cover it up. And for this, I think we can hand screw it. And you got to make sure this plastic thing goes underneath this plastic frame here. Okay. So that's one side. Then we'll do the other side. So let me loosen that a bit. And I will say that the other side, the plastic did seem to fit a little bit better because there is this little gap here on this side. So that's probably one of the pieces of feedback that I have for at least this build, is that these are kind of cheap feeling right here, but I understand that it is only aesthetic. It's not really an integral part of the chair itself. So, not a big deal, but it would be nice if they used a better quality material than this cheap thin plastic. Once that's done, we're going to assemble the legs. So I'll just move this out of the way. We'll go ahead and put the wheels in first, which I will replace later. Actually, I'm just not going to put the wheels in right now because I know I'm going to replace them. So I'm going to order some and then replace them in there. So what I'll do is we'll put the piston or we'll put the hydraulic pump in first. Then we'll put the plastic cover. Then we'll place the chair on top. Okay, so we did order these rubberized roller sport wheels that we are going to use on the chair itself. So these are the wheels that are great for any kind of surface, and they don't get as easily tangled as the standard wheels that come with chairs. Now you can order these extra from Coolermaster themselves, but we already had some around, so we're just going to apply these because they kind of do match the color of the chair as well. And wouldn't you know it, they're just a little bit too thin for this one itself. So I guess we are going to actually have to use the ones from Coolermaster until we order the ones that will fit this hole, because it is just a little bit thicker in comparison to the other ones. So if you look at it, it's just a little bit thicker. Okay, and then the last wheel. And actually these roll pretty nice as well. They're actually not bad at all and are actually pretty smooth and can roll on carpet and hardwood. Right, and then the last step, of course, is to place the chair onto the hydraulics. And this chair is very heavy. So I'm actually going to just lay it down and insert it like that, and then tilt it over. Ha! Secret hack. Okay, so there's the chair itself, fully assembled. Remove this silicone gel. Okay, and then the final step, of course, is the headrest, which just wrap onto the top part. It just fits snug. So what's nice about this chair is that it's got an adjustable headrest as well as an adjustable lumbar, which is always nice. Now let's just see how comfortable this thing is. So I'm just gonna move this back a little bit. Yeah, it is a very sturdy chair. If you like soft and cushiony, this one's probably not gonna be for you, but if you like something that's very firm and will help with your posture, then this is definitely gonna be for you. So what's also nice is the armrests can adjust in and out from an angle perspective. And then you can also raise them up and down. So very comfortable. Okay, so now that the R2 gaming chair is assembled, let's talk a little bit about the features. This is a gaming chair that has very firm cushioning that's covered with this premium quality material that has a breathable design. It feels like a fox leather type of material that feels great on the skin. Now the armrests themselves are padded and are omnidirectional, which means that you can adjust them both height-wise as well as the rotation of each of the individual armrests. Now the wheels aren't your standard size wheels as you saw, and according to Coolermaster, each wheel has a cast steel base with smooth rolling casters, which I can also attest to. They move around the room very smoothly, whether it's on carpet or on hardwood floors. However, I still do think that I like the rubberized wheels better. Now the chair itself has a racing chair style design, and it comes in a number of different colors which you can pick from and customize on Coolermaster's website. And again, the material that covers the chair is very breathable and is built to help reduce heat from building up, which means it keeps you cool at all times. And for my frame and build, the chair does feel very solid, durable, and strong. And it does have a class 4 gas lift, which means that it can support and elevate a max of 150 kilograms in weight. Now in addition to that, if you do look very carefully at the chair itself, you will notice that it does have some premium colored stitching for the entire chair, and you'll see this all around the chair itself. And that speaks to the level of detail that was put into this chair as well. And then, another popular feature that this chair has is that it can recline 180 degrees. So if you are tired, you can just kick back and then take a little nap, which is something that I'm always up for when I get the opportunity to. Now when it comes to seating, this chair has a seating area of about 38 centimeters, which is great because it not only supports your body, but also gives you room enough to wiggle around, especially when you nap and you want to kind of turn to your side or shift a little bit. Now from a pricing perspective, you can get this chair for about $160 on Amazon, or you can check out Coolermaster's website to see where else you can purchase the chair, because they do affiliate themselves with a lot of distributors and stores. Now if you're interested, I will make sure to leave a link to the chair itself, as well as Coolermaster's website in the description section below, so that you can check out the different color schemes that you can choose from, as well as the different add-ons and accessories that you can buy for this chair. So with all that in mind, what do I think about this chair overall? I actually think this is a very nice chair, and not only affordable but competitively priced, especially considering that most gaming chairs these days of this quality, nowadays at least, cost upwards of $400 to $600. So this is definitely a steal and something that I would recommend if you're looking for an inexpensive and affordable, good quality gaming chair. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Now if you've got one of these chairs, or any chairs from Coolermasters for that fact, please let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your opinions and thoughts. I myself do like this chair, so I definitely think my wife will like it as well. And it does come in a color scheme that she would approve of. Anyways, please subscribe, smash that like button, and ring that bell icon to get notified when I post new content. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.